Hi guys, welcome to my channel Happy High Tarot. In today's pick a card reading, we will find out what is next in your career. So you can see an image on your screen right now. You've got three options to choose from. Feel free to pause the video over here, meditate on all your options, pick whichever one calls out to you the most. You'll find the timestamps in the comment section as well as in the description box below. So make your choice and let's get started. Hello Group 1, if you guys chose the first image, let's find out using your oracles to begin with, what is the next chapter in your career. So the cards that came out for you guys are Enlightenment, then we have Dice that says Chance with the number 19. This might be an important date for you in the future. We have Death and we have Faith. All right. So, for a lot of you, I feel like the next chapter of your career might involve you taking on an additional course, expanding your knowledge in some way. You guys might move across cities, states, or even move to a new country in pursuit of higher education of some sort. I don't know whether this is your master's, this is your PhD, some diploma course, certificate course, can be anything. It can be an online thing too, although I feel like for most of you, it is requiring some sort of relocation on your part. But it's basically a knowledge expansion happening on your end, which in turn is going to help you greatly in your career. It seems to be very aligned with whatever it is that you have in mind for your future. For a lot of you, with the energy of death over here and chance, this might be a big risk which you're planning to take. And perhaps there are people around you who are cautioning you right now about it. Are you sure this is what you want to do? Are you sure you want to leave your highly paying job to start your own business? Are you sure you want to leave the field in which you already have so many degrees and then go and pursue something from scratch? You know, different people, different mouths, different opinions. But I love that we have faith over here for you. Because while you are embarking on a new chapter, and while yes, this is something that you've never done before, you need to have faith in your dreams. Reason why I'm saying dreams is because I'm strongly getting from the energy of enlightenment and faith that off late you have been receiving downloads in your dreams about what the next step for you should be in your career. What should you do more of? What should you do less of? And in fact, you might be feeling called towards whatever this course is. You might be feeling called towards this particular country or city or state. So you should definitely follow that inner compass. You should definitely trust those downloads that you're getting. Like I said, whatever this risk is, it is going to take off. In fact, notice how there is the number 4 on the dice over here. 4 is all about stability, it is about structure, it's about a solid foundation. So, yes, even though this is a new thing, it is a new journey, it is a new chapter, in the future, it is paving the way for a very, very solid foundation for you. Financial security, emotional security, you're going to get both of those things from whatever this new endeavor of yours is. So, you should definitely dive right into it. Of course, in the pursuit of something new, you will have to leave something old in the past. So, again, this can be switching jobs, leaving cities behind, maybe even disappointing some people in the pursuit of your goals, but do it. Have faith in your vision, have faith in your goals, have faith in your dreams. With death over here and chance, I also feel like if some of you had taken or had started out some business of yours, maybe some passion project, something on the side, maybe 4 years ago, maybe 8 years ago, which at that time didn't take off. If you try it one more time, it'll take off this time and it will give you the results. In fact, maybe double your expectations this time around. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now, group 1. What is next? We have the Two of Cups, the Ace of Wands, the Lovers, we have the Three of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Swords. See, if what's stopping you from getting out of your comfort zone and pursuing this is a fear of, what if it tanks horribly and I do not get what it is that I want, in that case also just follow this inner fire of yours. In any case, I don't think you'll be able to avoid it, group 1. I feel like this inner fire, this inner calling is just going to keep on getting louder and louder and louder until it reaches this crescendo where you cannot avoid it at any cost. The next 2 to 3 years are very, very crucial for you, Group 1. Keep that in mind. And as long as you stick to what it is that you like, listen to less about the people around you and listen more to that inner voice, that inner calling of yours, that is going to be the key to success for you. Everything which so far perhaps seems out of reach, financial security, emotional peace, waking up every day with this passion, like I want to do this, I'm excited about this, I love what it is that I do for a living. Those emotions seem to be making their way towards you. And for most of you, I do feel like this is something new that you are about to do, this new risk that you're planning to take with the energy of the Ace of Wands over here, but it is going to pay off superbly for you. Along the way, you will meet a lot of like-minded people. So for instance, if you're going to do a course in another city, state, or country, you will meet like-minded people from your soul tribe on campus, or maybe wherever it is that you're staying. You will mesh really well with them, and I feel like you will be able to find that support system for yourself. With the energy of the Two of Cups over here and the Lovers, plus of course the Three of Pentacles over here, there is a sense of networking. I do feel like at the right time the right people will show up to sort of tell you what the next step should be. We have that energy with enlightenment and faith also. This can be a good mentor that you find in your new school. This can be someone who is equally interested in this particular thing as you. In fact, with the Three of Pentacles, for a lot of you, and especially if it's a new business that you're starting, it can be in partnership with a like minded soul. Another interesting thing, although of course we're asking for your career, but this is a very strong message. With the Lovers and the Three of Pentacles, I feel like it is through this new course of yours, it is through this new track, you can say, of your career, that you will be coming in contact with your divine counterpart, with your future spouse, in case you haven't already. So it will basically be a work association first, and eventually feelings will kick in and the connection will grow. And then eventually, of course, you guys will get into a very, very harmonious union over here. So, whatever it is that you're worried about, don't. Whether it's your finances, whether it is your passion, whether it is emotional fulfillment, all of that seems to be taken care of. Again, like I said, the next 2 to 3 years are very, very crucial for you. Something significant might happen in the month of June, so keep a lookout for that. Now, let's close your reading by taking a look at a message for you today from Spirit, Group 1. We have you're being helped. Heaven is working behind the scenes to help you, even if you don't see results yet. This is so amazing because I was just channeling the same thing, that at the right time, the right people will show up in your life to help you, to tell you what to do next. And that will basically be a human being sent to you through heaven. Heaven's help coming to you in the form of a human being, helping you, showing you the right path. So just trust that the universe has got your back. You don't have to know everything yet. You don't have to have the whole map figured out, laid out in front of you just yet. For now, for starters, like I said, just keep on following that inner fire, that inner compass. Let it lead you to the path that's best for you, Group 1. All right. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now. For more tarot readings, you can follow me on Instagram. You'll find the link in the description box. If you liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello Group 2, if you guys chose the second image, let's take a look at your oracle cards to begin with and find out what is next for you in your career. Then we'll move on to your tarot cards. So the cards that came out for you are Transformation. A lot of you might have felt called towards Group 1 as well, or you can check it out if you want. We have Bullseye that says Focus with the number 40, Balance, and Perception. For a lot of you, Group 2, I'm getting the sense that you've spent the last maybe decade, or if not a decade, then at least 1, 2, 3, 4 years doing what everyone else expected of you. And now it is time that you do whatever it is that you want to do. There is a major, major transformation that's about to happen in your career. This can be really drastic, such as you completely changing your career field and entering into something else. This can also, of course, mean that you might leave your job for a business, or leave your business for a job, whatever works for you. but there is change ahead. And I feel like it's a change that you have been anticipating for quite some time now with focus. It's almost as if you haven't been able to think about anything else other than this. Now, here's the thing, perception over here tells me that whatever this bullseye is for you, whatever it is that you're very passionate about, or whatever change this is that you've been meaning to make, people around you might not have very high opinion about it. Perhaps because it's something that's a little offbeat, maybe because it's something that nobody else in your family has done before you, so they don't know much about it. And because they don't know much about it, that is why perhaps they think it is weird, or they think it does not have the capability to give you a decent life, to give you a comfortable income. But that's just their perception. And you have to make sure, group 2, that you do not let someone's perception be the definition of reality for you. For example, let's say that everyone in your family is an architect, and so are you. You work at this big ass architectural firm, but you've always wanted to be a photographer. All right, but when you tell your family about it, they think it's a totally ridiculous idea. How much do photographers even make? Who's going to get you commissions? Blah blah blah. But that's just their perception, because they don't know a world beyond architecture and architectural firms or studios or whatever. But again, like I said, they haven't walked in your shoes, they haven't seen your dreams. So you cannot let their advice or their opinion stop you from doing what it is that you've been meaning to for such a long time now. However old it is that you are right now, up until the age of 40, I feel like are your transformational years. There will be lots of changes happening in your career. Mostly, like I said, about starting something new, starting something different, starting something offbeat. But whatever it is very, very dear to you, A, and B, it is very, very authentic to you. And the best part is that the fears of your loved ones are baseless, because the energy of balance over here tells me that whatever it is, whatever this change is, whatever this new thing is that you will be doing, it will give you both emotional as well as material satisfaction. Plus, the other good thing over here is that this new work of yours, this new role of yours, will give you a great work life balance, which maybe for a lot of you is missing at present from your life. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. We have the King of Wands, the Hanged Man, Seven of Swords, we have the Magician. Bottom of the deck is the Nine of Wands. I feel like this Nine of Wands is partly your energy, a very, very determined energy to go after what it is that you want, and partly the concern of your loved ones, that what if you face a lot of struggles in this transition. Now, here's the thing, with the Seven of Swords over here, I feel like a lot of you won't even tell your family that you've quit your job. You won't even tell your family that you've signed up for a new course. You won't even tell your family that you've launched your own business, whatever it is. And once you have attained that footing, that is when you'll inform them that, oh, this is what I'm doing now. But then here's the thing, with the King of Wands over here and the Hangman, whatever this thing is, it always has been like this inner calling, you can say. You've always felt a pull towards it, and yet these people, or maybe inhibitions, or maybe fear of the unknown, fear of getting out of your comfort zone, whatever you want to call it, has always stopped you from taking that risk. But not anymore. You seem to be in a very brazen, risk taking, fiery, courageous energy now. If you have to quit your job, that's how long it will take you to quit your job. If you have to start your business, if you have to publish your website, it'll be basically quick decisions one after the other for you, and they're all in alignment. There is no wrong decision as of now. In fact, the Magician over here tells me that there are higher powers at play over here, and I'll tell you why that is. With the Nine of Wands over here and the Magician, this path that you are planning to embark upon, group 2, this offbeat thing, or this new thing, this other thing that you've been meaning to do, I feel like you are meant to reach a lot of people through that work, through that talent of yours. and you are meant to help out a lot of people that way, which is why something or the other will keep on happening, twists, turns, roadblocks, dead ends, till the time you finally get to that road, you finally get to that path where the only thing ahead of you is this goal, this vision. And I think life is bringing you to that point now. September might be a very significant month for you, July might be a very significant month for you. And I don't think you will face a lot of problems because, A, like I said, there are higher forces at play over here. Two, this is something that you're meant to be doing in any case. And the magician over here tells me that it's a win win situation. The people whom you are meeting, the people whom you are meant to help through this gift of yours, of course, they're getting help, so it's a win for them. And two, your manifestations, especially your manifestations which require money to get fulfilled, those manifestations of yours will also be coming true on account of the income, the wealth that you'll be generating for yourself from this particular thing. The one thing that you have to keep in mind is that going forward, you do not have to let any distractions get in your way. These distractions can be different things for different people. It can be bad habits, it can be procrastination, it can be toxic relationships, it can be, you know, believing what others are telling you rather than listening to your own ancient wisdom. So, like I said, blockages can be different things for different people. But you have to make sure that you only focus on the bullseye, and you only have tunnel vision, and do not let all these external things take you off the course. Although, like I said, even if you do go off course, something or the other will happen and it will bring you right back on that road, on that path. Okay, let's take a look at a message for you today from Spirit Group 2. We have rest. It says you've been working hard, take a nap and get some rest. This is a very sweet energy for you over here, Group 2. Especially if you're the kind of person who always has this need to prove themselves to others. I am something, I am capable, look what all I've achieved. You don't have to hustle that much. You don't have to prove yourself. You don't have to make an image of yours in anybody's eyes. Whatever you do for yourself, you do for your happiness. And so be truthful with yourself. If you do feel like you've been, hustling, you've been working hard, you haven't been taking any rest, then this is a gentle reminder from Spirit that this is what you need. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now, Group 2. For more tarot readings, you can follow me on Instagram. You'll find the link in the description box. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Hello Group 3, if you guys chose the third image, let's take a look at your oracles to start your reading and find out what is next for you in your career. Then we'll move on to your tarot cards. So the oracles that came out for you are potential. Then we have not, that says relationships with the number 35. We have ghost and we have recovery. Okay, this is very interesting. I almost feel like there's an idea or a talent rather that you've been sleeping on, Group 3, but it has a lot of potential to take you places and transform lives through you. For a lot of you, I'm getting a couple of different messages. Okay, it has got something to do with communication, with how you express yourself, with how you deliver certain messages. Think therapist, counselor, relationship coach, life coach, spiritual coach, things like that. Guidance counselor. I mean, there's just so much in that umbrella category. So I see that for a lot of you. Telling people, it's almost as if through your knowledge, you are unlocking certain secrets for these people. It's like you're giving them life hacks. This is so amazing. And here's the thing, with potential over here and ghost, I feel like it's not a new idea. And the only reason perhaps why you haven't been acting on it is because you think that it's crazy and that it's too far-fetched. And who is going to listen to you if you start talking? Who will listen to my podcast? Who will watch my YouTube channel? Where will I get traffic from on my YouTube, on my Instagram page? but that's just all in your head. This ghost over here is the ghost of your comfort zone, the ghost of your familiarity, which is preventing you from trying new things. But potential over here tells me, group 3, you are meant for big things. And whatever it is that you're doing right now, it's equivalent to settling. And you're not meant to settle. You're meant to aim higher and higher. Recovery over here tells me that some ancestor of yours has been visiting you in your dreams very frequently of late, or will start doing so. Your spirit guides have perhaps been sending you a lot of signs and synchronicities. You've been receiving downloads in your dreams. Astral traveling is very heavy for you these days. You're just traveling across timelines in your sleep. It's just very, very overwhelming, cosmically amazing. All of that energy is packed tight in your energy over here today, group 3. And why is it? Why are you experiencing all these things? What's with all these signs and synchronicities and these weird dreams and all of that? It's because the universe, your spirit guides, your angels, your spirit team, they're pushing you to your highest path, onto your highest path, to your true potential. It's almost as if they want you to wake up and see that this is the life that you can have. It's just one step outside of your comfort zone. Whatever this ghost is, and with this relationships, I feel like everything that has taught you a lesson in your life so far is precisely the knowledge that you'll be using to help others down the line now. So, for example, if you've had a tumultuous love life, you will become a relationship coach. You will help others have a better love life, something like that. And of course, it does not have to be only about love life, it can be platonic relationships also, interpersonal communication, things like that. Basically, the only reason why it feels scary to you is because you know how big this is, you know how amazingly good this can be, and you should be acting on this. And with ghost over here in recovery firstly tells me that this isn't a new idea. It's an idea that perhaps has been haunting you for months or years now, but you've just never had the courage to act upon it. And I think through this reading, again, this ghosty is coming through to give you the nudge, that no, we will keep on haunting you. This thought will keep on haunting you until and unless you act on it, because it is for your highest good. And you will keep on receiving those signs and synchronicities as well, repeating threes, fives being all about change. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards now, group 3. Spirits, what's next, group 3? We have the King of Pentacles. What's next, group 3? The Page of Wands. The Eight of Swords. The Seven of Pentacles. At the bottom of the deck is Temperance. Yes, group 3, your angels, your spirit guides, your higher self, your ancestors. Very, very just strong cosmic energies over here for you right now, showing up for you in your reading, group 3. This is amazing. You cannot make this up. See, with the King of Pentacles over here and Page of Wands, whatever this potential idea is that has been haunting you, that has now again started acting up in your thoughts, it's something you've never done before, and it's going to require a leap of faith from your end. And with the King of Pentacles over here, obviously, whatever it is that you've been doing so far, perhaps you've established a stable base for yourself. It's you're making good money out of it. So, of course, you might be thinking twice before taking that leap of faith, but it will not go to waste. Yes, it can take some time for you to set up that business. It can take some time for you to get that footing, to make a clientele, to start generating good income. But all of that is possible. With the risk will come the reward. And all these, I feel, doubts that you have right now with the Eight of Swords, this is a very made up energy. Every excuse that you're giving yourself or you're feeding yourself right now in an attempt to not get out of your comfort zone and not act on this is baseless. It's just lies that your mind is telling you. See, sometimes you can't blame the mind. It is the mind's job, it is the ego's job to keep you safe, to keep you in your comfort zone. But then, as you ascend, you have to learn how to be able to practice your discernment. And that is what is needed of you now, group 3, especially at this stage in your life. The next 7 months are very, very important for you. The month of July might have some significance. Maybe if you start now, if you take that leap of faith now, July onwards, things can start looking up for you. But there is definitely this sense over here of potential that you should stop avoiding this now. Also, Seven of Pentacles over here with Temperance tells me that generations of your family really want you to do this. I feel like group 3, you are that person in your family who has cleared a lot of generational karma for your family, and so it's almost as if your ancestors want you to keep up that good work and extend that goodness to others also, touch other lives also, transform other lives also through your work, through your potential, through your magic. So try all you want, group 3. If this is your calling, you will not be able to escape it. Okay, let's take a look at a message for you from Spirit. What message do you have for group 3 today, Spirit? We have time to move on. It's time to let go of the old and worn out so that the new can come in. The old and worn out, the ghost of your comfort zone. It is stable, yes, but it's not fascinating you anymore. It's not exciting you anymore. It's just familiar. That is all there is to it. But this new thing, this potential, this dream, this magic wand in your hand, that is what you need to go after at this time. All right, group 3. So these are all the messages that I have for you right now. For more tarot readings, you can follow me on Instagram. You'll find the link in the description box. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Let me know down in the comment section below. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're new over here, and hit the bell icon when you do so. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.